What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with the overall market. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, as far as the market's going, I just want to mention that for now, we're holding up quite nicely. SPY and the QQQ are currently just range bound, but there is some upside potential with what's coming out so far. Our GDP numbers came out as the US economy has grown 3.3% in the second quarter. That is once again not too bad, and this has been like more bullish for the markets. And then on top of this, I want to add on that for tomorrow we have the PCE data report coming out. PCE is going to be very important. It's going to likely cause some volatility. So heading into this may be another catalyst, and it's going to be coming up before market open tomorrow. So the question is, heading into PCE, will the market continue to rally then eventually break out, or does the market get a rug pull? For now, the charts look more bullish. So I just want to mention that the trend is bullish, and I'm talking about like the more medium term for the next couple of weeks. We're still on a nice uptrend. We have not broken any structure yet to turn bearish. Higher highs and higher lows so far. But when you zoom in and go to like the smaller time frames, like the 5 minutes, what you'll see is that SPY is currently just range bound. So we dipped all the way down towards the 654s. Then we got bought back up to the 647s. And we're just kind of stuck in the middle. So we're just going back and forth right now. If we lose 645, we could be dumping a lot lower. If we break 648, we're going to be looking a lot more bullish, favoring the 650s. As of right now, we're just kind of stuck in the middle. It might try to push for 647.5 again, but overall, we're just in the middle. This chart does favor upside, though we're still getting bought back up, so we might try to push a little higher. But overall, we're just range bound. On the QQQ, the same thing is going on. We pushed to about 576, and then we started to reject, but then we got bought back up around 572. So we're also range bound. We're going to see if this breaks out higher. It's technically on an uptrend. We're also trying to hold our EMAs. So we're going to see if this holds before it tries to bounce. Overall, we're holding up quite well. On the IWM, we're trying to hold support at 235. We're bouncing. If we could hold above 236, we might try to push for like 238 all over again. On ES, we're range bound. As we hit 6,500, we like to reject. But as we hit 6,480, we like to bounce. So we're in the middle. This might try to push a little bit higher, though, for 6,500 plus. NQ is also range bound between 23,800 and 23,600. Expect some more consolidation, but as time goes on, we could be favoring a move to about 23,800, as I showed you guys in my earlier charts. I say that because on the 4-hour, we're still bullish looking. We're still bullish overall. Even if we do consolidate for now, we could still push for 23,800 later. And then on ES, we might consolidate, but then eventually try to push for 6,500 or above. Bitcoin's holding up well. If we lose 112,000, we're looking for a dump. But if we hold above 113,000, we're looking bullish, meaning that we're just range bound right here. But there's an inverse head and shoulders, which suggests that even if we dip, we could still try to bounce. Now, Tesla's European sales are down for the month of July. The overall European sales for all of Europe, for all companies, they're up, right? The European sales for cars are up. The European EV sales are up, but specifically the Tesla sales are down, which is not the best of signs. They're down 40% for Tesla. We also have a head and shoulders like pattern. So Tesla's going to likely retest 340. We have to see if it holds. If not, we're looking for 336. So be careful with Tesla. Nvidia pumps then dipped. We're technically just range bound on Nvidia. We're not bullish or bearish. We're just trading sideways for the last 4 or 5 weeks. We're bouncing off 170, but rejecting near 185. So we're just stuck in the middle. So we'll see if Nvidia breaks up or down, but for now we're just kind of choppy. We could retest like 179.5, then dip back down, but we're holding up well. Apple looks more bullish with a nice inverse head and shoulders as long as you don't lose 227. Sorry, not that. I'm talking about Apple. We're still looking more bullish. We're going to be favoring 233 plus. I think it's holding up quite nicely. AMD is range bound. We're supposed to hold above 168. We might retest this. If we break it, we're looking for the 170s again. We're just kind of stuck though. As we hit 165, we like to kind of like bounce, but as we hit this resistance at 168, we reject. So we're just range bound for the time being. Coinbase is favoring upside. If we break 314, we're looking more bullish. We have a gap to fill above. But if we end up losing essentially 306, we're going to be turning back down. So I still think we're holding up well. For Amazon, we're holding up well. We're going to be favoring essentially 234. So it has some upside potential. Meta is also going to be favoring essentially 750. If that breaks, we could be looking for 755. Google looks pretty good right now. We're going to be favoring essentially 212 as our resistance. If that breaks, we're going to be going higher. And then Microsoft is also range bound. We have 511 as resistance, and then 506 is our support. I think we're just range bound, but this might try to push for 511 later. It's still making higher lows. The VIX is rejecting, but it's at its support near 14, so be careful. This is what is contributing to why the market is chomping around. SPY still has upside potential, though. We're going to see if we can break 648 to push for 650 later on. As of right now, we're in a range, but there is upside potential for the longer term. Heading into tomorrow, as we have PCE data, the market looks more bullish for now, unless we start losing some key support. So that being said, the bulls have a bigger edge. The bulls are winning, and we could see new all-time highs again. There's no sign the market's done with the rally yet, but be patient because we'll see what happens with the data coming out for tomorrow. Thank you for listening, guys. This is your update for now. I'll be back in a couple of hours for another update. Until then, I wish you all nothing but the best, and peace out.